to Ragnarolls!
Welcome back to Ragnarolls. We play live D&D every week at Wednesday, and we will soon jump into the chaos. But before we do, let's have a short, quick around the table to introduce ourselves to new people, or just say hi again to everybody that has seen us before or something like that. Yes. Anyways, my name is Matt. I'm the DM for this fantastic group. And today I will hopefully play... what's his name again? I forgot. But I will be playing him.
Bane Majestic?
Yes. I always
Goat or
forgot
women?
my... I will be playing the goat.
Greta the goat.
I will...
Greta the goat.
Greta the goat.
I guess I'll continue. Hi everyone, my name is Anders, and I will be playing as the jolly little halfling sailor, Finian Pike.
My name is Bee. I'm going to be playing Nyx, who's a bit of a C word of black magic, basically.
Yes.
Alright, I'm Ole, and I will be playing Rasputin, the drow sailor with golden eyes.
And my name is
Okay,
Bendix.
we're
I'm
done.
always last when introduced. I feel like that's unfair. But my name is Bendix, and I'm going to play a grumpy gnome in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that's why you're last, because you're in a wheelchair.
Yes.
That's wow. So the disabled people are last. Okay.
That's
okay.
such a bad joke.
Well, you're the
anything,
slowest to
if
the summit.
anything.
What can we do about it?
Yeah.
It-
If
it's a-
anything,
it's a-
you should accessibility. I should be first.
Dude, it's a privilege. You get to go last and finish the round. It's
Oh,
like
that
an
is
honor.
so-
Nice men finish
so-
last. Is that the joke that you're trying to make?
I'm not a nice man. I'm a grumpy gnome. I'm not nice at all.
I'm
This,
not a man.
this just
No.
gets better and better. But
Yeah, you did proclaim in-game that you used to be a real ass about it, and now you're just not a real ass, just an ass about it.
Yeah, I'm not an acting asshole anymore, but I'm still an asshole.
Yeah.
My character, not me. I'm kind of nice.
so what do you say? Shall we let the chaos begin?
Welcome to Ragnarolls! We are Ragnarolls! Fuck yeah! Welcome to Ragnarolls!
Last session you played, you followed the gnolls to their little catch of stolen goods. And you decided to... Well, you did not decide to try to sneak up and do something stealthily. You rather just charged in and hoped for the best. And the gnolls that were patrolling, you sent them away with a clever idea of... what was the spell you used? Mage Hand? Or something like that. Anyways.
It's the gnomish prestidigitation variant with a knowledge warhorn.
Yep.
Yes.
And so you sent a few groups running, but you still had to battle a few of the gnolls, especially the 5 in the camp. But displeased with your gain from this battle, Rasputin decided to look closer to this entrance you found leading to a hilltop. And with his spyglass, he discovered a cage filled with not only 3 humans. One you were expecting, but the 2 others were new information for you. But in doing so, you also were discovered by a party of gnolls. I believe I said it was 3 of them. And they're 50 feet away from Rasputin, climbing in the tree. And the rest of the group is about 20 or so feet behind Rasputin again.
So we're 20 feet behind him. We see moles climbing up the tree.
No, you see Rasputin
Yeah,
climbing the tree.
And the moles are after.
Yeah.
They saw him and they're.
They saw him.
behind the
Yeah.
tree.
But can we see him from where we are, since we are back with the goats? We're strapping.
You
We're
can
strapping the corn.
you can definitely see Rasputin in the top of the tree, out with its spyglass, and you can see his demeanor change as soon as he discovers the gnolls.
Well, if you guys can see Rasputin is doing frantic finger movements while he tries giving sign language through the thieves' cant. Well, even if you can't understand the language itself, it's easy to say that it's frantic.
Yeah.
With some pointing.
Okay,
Would
so you're
Seamus be
pointing to the
able-
nose.
One at
Would
a
Seamus
time.
be able if he uses? So were you done? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If Seamus is using thieves' cant, yeah, can Seamus? Would Seamus be able to try and decipher that, given his background? I don't have the feature.
No, I know. I'm just
He's
thinking.
probably heard it around, you know.
You have. Well, I will give you. You can decide if you want to do a just straight intelligence check or a history check. But it's going to be
I
a.
feel like history makes sense because I'm trying to remember, like, using
Yeah.
my past experience, what I know.
Yeah.
So I would do history. So that's a natural 20, actually.
Oh,
That's a waste, but
So-
here it is.
yeah. So you remember back in your days at the mansion, you had heard talks about this, a way to signal your friends in a dire situation, and I will give Rasputin 6 words that Seamus will understand perfectly.
The 3 gnolls spotted us coming here.
Nice.
Yeah, 3 knows spotted us, spotted him. I'll just tell them.
What do you mean
do
spot
they-
him?
Do the 3 gnolls seem like they would come after me up in the tree, or are they alerting the rest of the camp? Because if I remember correctly, I'm sort of looking into a gnoll camp with plenty of gnolls and
That's-
sort of a throne.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
correct. You are looking into a gnoll camp with plenty of gnolls and a throne made out of bone.
Wait,
Seamus, did you say that you're passing on the information that you're getting?
yeah,
from
I'll just tell
Rast?
you the same thing that
Okay,
I've heard from-
okay. I'm going to cast False Life on myself then, since I can cast that at will.
Yep.
Can we?
Well-
Do you notice these 3 gnolls? Are they part of the same group that ran for the horn, or are they coming from the camp and haven't seen us before?
You can't decipher that at this given moment.
Okay, I'm just gonna chance it. I'm gonna activate the horn again, hoping that these people are from the camp and therefore wouldn't know that the horn was a ruse, and maybe they'll go. I don't know.
All right.
It's just moo, like.
I'm gonna let the dice decide in what direction they're going. So yeah, okay.
Wouldn't we be between the horn and them, though?
Yes, you would.
Yes, we are. Yeah, we are.
Fuck.
I hide.
Okay.
Why-
Oh my
as soon as I
God.
can, I will also hide, but I've used my action. So
Can I ask if disguise self?
Hmm.
Can I make myself into a null if I use disguise self? Or is it just person? Like,
I think
Entirely
actually.
sure.
what does the spell say? How does the spell describe it? Like, because gnolls are humanoid, aren't they?
Nope.
Yeah. And some
if
of
it
these
says-
spells are
it's just
powerful
on
enough
your
that you
person
can...
look different until the spell ends or until you use your action to dismiss it.
Just different?
I think it's
Okay.
probably like you can sort of change your eyes a little bit.
Okay, okay.
I think there's another spell that gives you the
Yeah.
ability to shape change, but you cannot adjust the assortment of limbs.
You can change your body type, so you must adapt to a form that has
Yeah.
the same basic
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
arrangement of limbs.
Then I
So-
will also hide.
Yes,
Or
but
I will.
the gnolls,
Are the goats strapped? Are the goats ready?
the goats are. Some of them are ready, but
them are
Rasputin
ready.
was quite hastily
Stupid.
in trying to find the rest. But the gnolls, they run at full speed towards the
I'm
gnoll
going
camp.
to slap the ass of the goat before I go and hide, so that they. I'm going to use. I mean, I just want to rally the goats and make them kind of anxious and basically run off as much as I can to try to get the attention away from Raz.
Well,
So
can I interject a little bit? Because what Raz wants to do from the top of the tree is like give out sort of hand, like don't give yourself away just yet sort of motion. And he wants to sort of, if you'll allow, Matt, I'll try and do the performance of being a damsel in distress. Oh no, the gnolls are coming to get me, sort of thing, while I'm still up in the tree.
Okay. But can I see that? Can I see that Raz is trying to do this? That's his intention.
Yes.
I can. Okay. Okay.
This
Then
is-
I will just go and hide.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll try and hide you if I have to.
Yes.
All right.
You meant they are sprinting towards the camp we are in, or the other place?
The other one.
Oh, damn! They're alerting the others.
Oh, is that what they're doing? They're
Yes.
alerting the others.
Yeah.
Probably.
I thought-
Okay.
no.
Okay.
In that case,
Oh,
if that,
they're running
if
to the
that's-
main.
We should move.
They're running
Alright.
back to the main camp.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are.
If
Oh,
that's the
okay.
case, Raz is going to suggest a full retreat and basically just fireman chimney down the tree, run towards the null outpost and yell, "Grab the goats and let's go!"
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's not dilly dally. Let's just fuck off. Okay.
I
So, how many of the goats are ready? Would you say, Matt?
Let's say there are 7 total, and I
Okay.
would say,
Okay.
yeah, fuck it, let's roll. All 7 are ready.
Yeah. Oh my God. Great. Okay.
We've dilly dallied long enough.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to open the pen so that they get loose, basically.
Mhm.
And
If there are ropes on 2 of them, I want to tie them to Seamus's chair to speed him up.
yes.
Yeah, it's
And just-
Seamus is
I'll
already.
give you.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
much rope do
Seamus-
you have left?
I don't
I
know,
can
it's
give you
finished
mine.
rope actually.
This
Okay, because
is-
I have my full as well. I'm sorry, Seamus, but it seems that you might need a tug.
No,
And
no,
I'm
no, no,
going
I
to
got
help
this.
Raz just fucking get them around, get it around his like handles, so it's
Yeah.
trying to.
Just smack them
Oh,
on the
that
back of
way.
their asses so they just go.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Finian,
I'll
Okay.
start tying up
let's just fucking run.
tying
just gonna
the
have Bobby-
others.
I'm just gonna have Body
Go ahead.
sit on my lap, and if the goats are pushing me, I'm just gonna have Body on my lap, and we're just going.
All right.
And then we're booking it, right?
Yeah, I'll start tying the
Yeah.
others quite quickly, like just a quick noose around each one, and then tie it to myself so that I can sprint in front
Okay.
and more or less
How
drag them.
big are these goats, actually? Just to ask.
Normal size.
Probably
goats.
bigger than me.
Normal size goats. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, they are bigger than Finian.
They're
And while we're running-
Finian could
While we're
ride
running.
one.
Ooh.
I will definitely
Yeah.
try to ride one.
Would you take the leading one and lead them back to the village?
I'll
Please.
try to decipher who is the leader of the goat.
All right.
It's the
I'll
first one
try,
up.
and I'll try to ride that one.
They're
Just
pack animals.
all right. So first, give me animal handling check.
$19.
All right. Then give
Yes.
me another animal handling to see if you're able to ride.
17.
Oh, thank God.
Have you ridden much before?
I've got good sea legs.
Yes. That was exactly
Then
what I thought.
nice.
But yeah, you are in a split second. You obviously can tell that the brown one is the leader, and with your short little legs, you run up to the goat, and you just jump on it and grab on into its hide or wool, and you start kicking it, just like second nature for you, and it takes off, and all the other goats follow, and Seamus gets kind of just yanked back in his wheelchair as the two goats that has been strapped to him just take off in full speed. So Rasputin and Nyx, you're standing behind, seeing all this chaos
Oh, I'm running.
ensue in
Can we-
front of
Yeah!
you.
Can we check how far have they notified, and are they rushing towards us already? Can I see if I can see how far away they are?
All right. So in your panic, you try to take a sneak peek behind you to see what's going on. The area you are in is it's a forest, and the way up to this hidden hill camp, it was quite hard to notice. So I will ask for a investigation or perception roll. It's up to you, but with disadvantage.
Okay. With disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's 12.
All right. So with the 12, you
12 perception.
yeah, all right. So you run at full speed and you try to look behind you to see if anyone is following you. And you can't see any one of them.
Okay. Can I then
sitting-
pop off a fingernail? Just while I'm running, just bite one off and just
Just kind of
On the
flick it.
ground?
Yeah.
yeah, just flicking it off.
Yeah.
Basically, and just as I'm running to be able to check if They are close by.
I'm gonna
Later.
need you to start a fingernail counter or something.
Yeah, how many do you have left? I feel like you've used them all.
You have 10 fingernails.
Yes, but you have
Like,
already left one back at
Yeah.
Brackenford.
And I have 10.
Yes, so
10
this is number 8. So you have 8 left now.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is my second.
Yes. All right. So you just fling a fingernail off.
Just on the ground.
Yep.
With my goats, is there any way I can like use the ropes that's attached to my wheelchair to like try and control them as if I'm like on a diligence basically, and try and like guide them in the right direction, or are they just going completely crazy?
Give me another animal handling with disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So instead of a
Imagining
7, I got-
Seamus as like on Thor's carriage.
yeah. So instead of an 8, I got a 7.
All right. So they are just running at full speed, and the way the ropes got tied to your chair, it's kind of hard to reach them.
Sorry.
But I would also ask Finian to
Get up!
just roll me a check to see how good you are at pathfinding, given that one of your companions on the goats are strapped to a wheelchair. You can have you all. Let's just say over and under, and you can call out before you take your roll. A
Over.
D20.
Yeah.
So over, okay. Give me a roll.
10. Flat then.
Okay, so 10 will, in this case, act as a natural 20. So 10 is always a success on the over and under.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, okay.
So
Great.
you quite expertly lead the flock of goats through the forest and making sure to avoid branches and fallen trees so that Seamus can easily follow you.
I imagine, like, since he got or the ghost got strapped to him first and they sent them off, I'm like taking the best path to get in front of them.
Yeah.
And then when they see the leader, they just follow, kinda.
Yeah. So yes, you are able to escape. It doesn't seem like any gnolls are following in your footsteps.
You just hear from the distance, "This is so much fun!"
It's not fucking fun! I'm trying to grab hopelessly against the ropes where I'm like missing. Having body try to grab the other rope, but she's also failing.
Finian, you're steering that that goat like a dinghy.
Fuck.
All right.
Try and laugh more, Seamus.
There's nothing to fucking laugh about! They're monsters! Ah!
These ghosts are so friendly.
They're
They're not
evil!
monsters.
They're evil!
All right. So you successfully run away with the goats and the loot or some grain. So what's your next action?
Trying to get back, I guess?
Yeah.
I think in Raz's mind, this gig is over. We got the goats, we're heading back, and we're not risking stopping, I think. And Ras will shout out to Seamus, if you can move that horn and make it still blow, do it. And we'll take a short detour back to Brackenford.
Sure, I guess that's all I can fucking do.
Where you wanna go, Ras?
Let's go around the field, so it looks like we're passing Brackenford by. And heading for the main road instead.
How
I
strong are you, Ras?
I could take these goats for a ride, just like to put them, of course, if that's what you mean.
That's the idea, yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Are we still running at full speed?
Oh, definitely.
Yes, but technically, I don't think that Rasputin and Nyx are able to keep up with the goats. So you are slowly but steadily lagging behind.
Okay. Raz, are you able to carry me for 20 seconds? Or only 5?
How much?
Please.
I am hesitant to ask how much my lady weighs, but sure, I'll give it a try.
Nix is
my
quite small.
yeah, my carry capacity is 130 pounds, and I'm currently carrying 30. So if you weigh less than 100, I should be able to carry you for a short while.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. Okay, good. Okay. And then, as you grab me, I just jump. I don't think Nyx would like jump into your arms right now. She would just jump onto your back and clutch her fingernails into you and just be like, "Run!" And she's just going to close her eyes for a second and just see through the fingernail and see if she can see any of the gnolls and also how many they are in that glimpse, and if they are rushing anymore.
At this given moment, you don't see any gnolls.
I don't see any gnolls. Do I see anything else? Can I hear them? I can also hear through this. Can I hear them in the distance?
You hear some rummaging.
Rummaging.
Yes. And you can
Okay, but I
hear
can't see anyone.
one particular voice. Obviously a leader. Barking commands of some sort.
Okay. Do I get any words from the commands? Anything that, like, any sharp, short words that I might be able to get out of it?
Give me an intelligence check.
Natural 20 for a total of 21.
Oh, wow. This is gonna be a session like this. Okay.
Give me.
Yeah, but
We're
it's
succeeding.
better that you waste it now than for combat later.
And I also rolled
Shit
to
doesn't
see.
work like that.
I also rolled like to see how well am I carrying this person, because I'm not really that strong, and I also got a nat 20 -1 for a total of 19, but still.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
I'm light as
it's
a
good
leaf.
session.
I'm thinking light dots.
All right. So. Oh yeah, comprehend languages. You hear. You can decipher.
Me?
No,
Or...
Nyx.
Oh.
Quite.
Oh, sorry.
You would guess that the word that he speaks in one blunt syllable is stop.
Okay. As soon as I hear that, I'll pop out of my trance, drop off of Ras and continue running with him. Be like, they've stopped. I heard a voice calling to them. saying stop. By the nail,
Stop
I
us
flicked
or
off
stop
something.
them.
Stop. It sounded like he said stop to them.
Jesus.
Like a command. Command.
Well, good. But I don't think we should slow down just yet.
No, I don't think so either.
And I also
let's
think
just
the
run.
plans. I also think the plan with goats is good because if they decide to track us, they might track the goats nearer to the main road
Absolutely.
and not directly to Brackenford.
Okay, let's try to catch up with the others.
When
Yes,
we've been
that's-
running for a little while, and like I see that Russ and Nix is not keeping up, I'm gonna bring the herd to a halt.
All right. Yeah.
And kind of just
I-
sit around and wait for a little bit.
I imagine the goats pulling Seamus are just gonna forcefully stop, and he's gonna like almost be thrown off forward and out, almost out of his wheelchair.
Are you strapped
That's
to your
nice.
wheelchair?
No. But I have my holders. I like my hand for my hands to hold on to. So he's like,
Yeah. All right.
fuck.
Yep. All right. So you stop the herd of goats. What's the plan for now?
I fucking hope they're gonna slaughter these goats every single one. Fucking. Oh. Buddy, get off!
Seamus, please.
I'm gonna vomit.
That's not the goat's fault.
That's the goat's fault. That's the fucking goats. They smell horrible. Okay, they smell terrible.
You probably ate
Ugh.
something bad for dinner or breakfast.
We had the stew. I think that was fine. It was bland, but it was fine. Especially that one. I hope it's slaughtered. I hope he's slaughtered real slow. Ugh.
I think as Seamus is just talking smack to the goats, I think Nix is just going to sit down in like this lotus pose and just like start like rubbing the chins of the goats, since she has this natural attraction to every nature's being. So she's just going to pull out some herbs that she has in her like satchel and just give them some of the herbs that she's having and be like, don't listen to them, darling. It's all fine. We're all going to go back to the tiny little village and you'll have so much grain. You'll be so happy. And she just mutters to herself as she's like scratching the goatees in their beard.
Don't touch them. They're full
To
of
Nick.
disease. Probably.
And then back to Seamus.
Smells.
That's how you do it, Seamus.
No, come on. They're full of fleas and shit. Look, yeah, you're gonna get infected probably. Like that smell. It's
You
not, it's not.
you gotta befriend them, you know. And I'll
I
like
don't wanna
lean
be- I have
forward
no
on the one
interest.
I'm riding and scratch him a little bit.
You milk them and then you
Uh,
kill them and then you eat. That's as far as that's all the interaction I need with them.
Jesus.
I think this is about the point where Raz catches up. If I'd known how effective that goat was as pulleys for your wheelchair, I'd taken a goat myself.
Don't get any fucking ideas. I'm not hiring this goat. No, this is not a permanent thing. I'm just no.
Might
What about
be
one?
a good idea though, to strap
No, no, no,
something
no,
to
no.
your wheelchair at some time.
Well, not a goat. No, it's just this.
Would
they
you
smell.
prefer a
We can't-
horse?
No.
Well,
Yeah,
Seamus,
horses are cleaner.
if you don't like those two, how about these five?
I hate them all. Okay, I hate them all.
But you would be so fast.
I would also be chaotic, and they would ram into shit, and suddenly they would stop. No, this is a
But you
horrible
get
idea.
stuck all
Let's
the
kill it in the
time.
bud. I don't get stuck all the time. I got my grease for the wheels. I got body here. I'm good.
Body is
I'm good.
so weak. It's pathetic how weak she is.
I'm
And you still
look,
use
I'm
her.
working. I'm working on her. She's getting
Two
better.
goats would be
I get-
amazing.
they would. They smell horrible. I don't think there's any perfume in the world that's gonna fix that.
Well, if you're not kind to nature, nature won't be kind to you. Remember that.
You don't need to be kind to nature. You can predict nature. Nature is like science, you know. There are systems that you can take advantage of.
We'll see.
Eh.
We'll see.
But before we stop, because I still don't think this is a great place to stop. We
Where
should
are
walk.
we exactly?
Ophinian, where
Yeah.
are we?
Yeah, where the fuck are we?
Um,
I have no
Well,
idea.
we went
Been
that
dragged by
way
goats.
and then this way, so the village should be, I think, like a small march that direction.
You think?
Isn't
Give,
thinking
give me a survival
smart?
check.
Isn't thinking smart?
It would be nice if we don't like step into the same place and we've just been running around in circles on our way to the big place again.
16.
16.
Running back to the nose.
Finian actually knows exactly where he is. He and the rest of the group with the goats are a little bit north of Brackenford. You are just by the clearing that's north of the village.
Okay, so we came
Actually
from
have an idea.
the west,
Yes.
and then we headed in. Yeah, Russ.
I actually have an idea. And I think it's an idea that requires a bit of haste. You see, what I saw is the amount of gnolls that we were warned were out there. They're all there. You see, from my vantage point up in the tree, I could see a whole camp. They're sort of digging themselves in sort of like a stronghold. And to make matters worse, I also found the human captive. Not only one, but 3. The lady they
3?
spoke about, and 2 additional captors. Captees, if you will. And I think if we dilly-dally for too long, there will be no captives to save. And so my suggestion is we rush the goats back and we see if we can get a better vantage point of this camp, and we wait till nightfall and we break the captees from the cage that they're in. And we try and smuggle them out of the camp.
Right. I agree. That's we time's up yet, so we gotta go. But
How many?
That sounds pretty sound.
How
yeah.
many gnolls?
Yeah.
I didn't really have the time to count, but 20, 30, somewhere.
20, 30.
Yeah, okay.
We almost got downed by 5.
Well, I did climb a tree, opposed to the rays of the sun, so I wasn't very hidden. But if we plan this a little bit better, this should be all fine.
Is this camp close to the forest, like the trees?
Yeah, it's like 100 feet from where we were.
But was it a clearing? Was it trees, right? Or was it in the middle of the trees, or was it in a clearing?
No, it's sort of a dip up on the hilltop up there.
But you were seen trying to sneak through the forest. How do you propose a man in a wheelchair, pushed by body, is supposed to sneak up to this stronghold where there are approximately 20 gnolls waiting for us now that they've seen that we are capable of rescuing their goats? You think that is possible without anything going tits up?
Can be sneaky. I oil my wheelchair several times a week. It doesn't squeak.
Whenever the
We've
ship will run.
seen
creaked. We used goat fat.
Do you want me
Well,
to
I would never- I
murder
would
the
never choose
goats and rub you into goat fat so you don't creak as you sneak
No,
up into the...
You simply, get some goat fat on your hands from their wool, and then you rub the fat into the axle.
Look, I got my own proper,
And you
know,
don't
oil,
think
so-
that the gnolls might smell the goat fat that you're putting into Seamus's axle?
Well, maybe. Or maybe
no
it
one's
just
putting,
smells like
no one's
naked.
putting fucking goat fat anywhere. All right, so just
Oh,
no. Just get your
Seamus, the
mind on
grown-ups
the goat.
start talking.
There are
Who's older here?
as
Who's the oldest?
holes
Fuck
in
yeah.
your plan, darling, as there are holes in goat cheese.
Well, I'm up for suggestions. But we should get the goats back to town.
How many people were there? Up there?
Well, how many people were I able to count, Matt?
I think he
Let's
said
see.
3 last time. 3 women.
You counted the 3 prisoners. I don't believe I said
Okay.
3 women. I said prisoners.
Yeah.
You said women. You said women because I have it in my notes. 3 women.
Okay, so the 3 prisoners. Okay, it can be 3 women. It doesn't matter. You counted the 3 women, and you saw the one leader, and you guesstimate that there were at least 16 other gnolls present that you could see, and that's not including the 3 that spotted you, or any of the
The
gnolls
guys that ran away.
the patrols that you sent running after the horn.
Yeah.
Look, as far as I see it, we got like 2 options, right? Option 1 is just doing the same maneuver that we already did. Find some sort of fucking distraction, get them out of there, and then we go in, save. Or, we talk some sense into these fucking villagers. We tell them, hey, you want to save yourself, right? Grab some fucking weapons, grab some pitchforks, grab some torches, stole this bow from the gnolls, and then we just charge at them and we just fucking, attack. That's what I see.
Like,
I
grab
agree
your
with
torch and
Seamus.
pitchfork and let's hunt for Shrek.
Exactly. That. What he just said. Yeah.
I agree with Seamus. There might be a way to convince these villagers that they might have a fight. A chance against gnolls. Together with us. They might be able to find a way. And if we
Yeah.
can make them understand that when we've finished with the gnolls, they can thrive more than they've done for months, might help them as well.
Yeah, because if there's one thing I know about this, if we launch an attack and we kill this fucking leader guy, they're all gonna scatter.
Like the snake, the head of a snake.
Yeah, exactly. Good work. All out war.
Well, I'm no politician, but I won't disagree.
No,
Me
but you
either,
are
but,
charming. So we might need that.
That's true. And I feel like he doesn't like me. What's his name again? Their leader, the guy. I keep forgetting his name.
Edrin?
Edrin.
Edrin, yeah. I don't think he likes me. I think he finds Nick's kind of creepy. So yeah, I agree. I think you fucking nominate, use Raz's strengths here.
I agree.
Oh, which one? I have many.
Well, you're like fucking charming, You can, yeah, and appeal to his sense of heroism. He's a farmer kind of simple guy, like, oh, if we stand together, we can defeat this and ensure peace for everyone. The sort of small town hero kind of deal. Like, give him a speech like that or something. That might work.
We never actually asked him. I just thought of it now, but he never talked about his wife, or because he said his family's home, but he never talked about his wife. Could it be a chance that one of the captives might be his own beloved, and that he's feeling defeated, scared that if he charge against them, they might kill her as well? But appeal to his sense of leadership. I think if you talk to him and also point out the kids, the generations that will suffer for this to come, if he doesn't rise up, I think he might see to his senses. It's worth a shot. It's worth a try.
Like I said, of
Finian,
course, I don't
any
object.
thoughts?
I don't know how I feel about putting more people at risk when we possibly could be able to just sneak them out without confrontation. I do see the appeal of getting rid of the gnolls for the villagers. But whatever brings the most chance for these goats not getting hurt by the gnolls, I'm all in.
Fuck. It's all about the goats for you, eh? Young people today, man. Don't care about goats. Fucking hell.
How old
Well-
are you, Seamus?
I stopped counting at 300. I think I passed 400 a few years ago. I'm not too sure.
Interesting.
Yeah, my daughters had like sort of a 400 year celebration for me, so I guess I'm past that. They keep count, you know.
You got a daughter?
I got 3
Oh.
and a couple sons.
Yeah, looking over at Body.
Well, I think anyways, whatever our plan is, both for removing any chance of tracking these goats and for the sake of Seamus's nose, I think I'll take them for a run towards the river and we'll wade through that for a little bit.
All right,
And
because
then we return home to the village.
you're actually starting
Or return
to
back to the village.
approach
Yeah.
the village now. But you take
Yeah,
a
then
deep...
I'll backtrack a little bit with the herd and then walk up along the river that went past on the one of the sides.
Yep.
And then just come straight into the village from the river.
Sure.
Is there like a goat that's all black of them in the
Yes.
pack?
Yep.
There is one. Okay. As we're getting closer to the village, then I think Nick's just sneakingly is just going to like carve the crest of her circle into the goat's fur, basically, and just like thinking that this is my favorite. This is the favorite one. Basically, she's just basically muttering to herself that this is my favorite goat now.
All right. All right.
I like that one too, Nix. She seems nice.
She seems calm in the storm, if you know what I mean.
All right.
Yeah, she was the best swimmer.
So, after that Finian has taken a detour, you arrive back at Brackenford as one group again, with the goats and the grain. And you can see that Adrian comes running up to you. Oh, great. You managed to get all the goats and the grain. That's fantastic.
We need to talk.
We haven't tasted meat in so long.
Yes, slaughter.
Please don't eat it all in one go.
Oh, please do.
No, we would
Don't let him
just,
go to waste.
we would just take 2 of them for tonight, and we will.
Oh, I know exactly which 2 you should take, by the way. I'm gonna go to the ones that dragged me. This one and this one.
I'll take it
Well,
into
Edwin.
consideration, but I think this one, and he pats the black one. This one is past his prime. So
Could I ask you to please choose another?
but why?
Something is stirring within me. It's like there's something special about this being that I can't put my finger on. But if you can choose another, please, as a favor for bringing them back, please choose another.
Give me a perception or intimidation. It's up to you.
Can I aid?
Do you
her and
mean
say,
persuasion, not
Yeah.
perception?
Persuasion,
Okay.
yes.
Can,
Or
can, can I try and aid her? Can I try and aid her role by adding that? Look, I worked as a surgeon, and I could tell, and I'm pointing at the one that told
Yep,
me.
sure.
You
This
want
one is
the
limp-
fattest?
This one is limping a bit, and the leg is gonna be fucked in a few weeks. So
Yep, sure.
Okay. Oh my god, that was so bad. The first one was an 8, and the second one is a natural 20 for a total of 25 on
Another one?
persuasion.
Yeah, just use them up. It's fine. It's fine. I love it.
Oh my god. So much luck
All
though.
right. So
I love this goat! Let me keep the goat.
Edwin looks at Seamus and I believe you're right. We will take these 2 instead. But come
I think
now.
Nix is just like cuddling this goat's beard. And I think in that moment you kind of see something that you guys haven't seen kind of happen close to you, but her eyes kind of flash red. And as she does, she basically mutters to herself that, see, there are some nice people in this realm as well. And she flashes back, basically, and keeps like rubbing. She's basically like a little child rubbing her like newfound pet on the
is
ground.
there any indication that when her eyes go red, that the goat understands what she's saying?
that's kind of funny that you're mentioning that.
It's a good
Because
question.
in
just curious.
that moment as you're saying this, Nix, these weird eyes of this goat in front of you also turn
Oh,
red.
shit.
And
Sick.
you you swear to yourself that you heard the goat say, "Walk gently if you must, but walk forward. The soil is already waiting for you."
Oh my god. Shit. I think she doesn't respond. She just chuckles
what's
to
that?
herself and like keeps just rubbing it.
Yep.
Do we
What's
see the
happening?
goat?
Nope.
Did we see the goat's eye turning? No. Okay. we
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
Okay. That's sick.
All right. So, Edwin,
I lean down to Finian and I go, I'm not sure, but I think she might be a druid.
Perhaps.
And she likes goats. That's the
Yes.
main thing.
She's
Anyways.
basically Satan.
Eden kind of rushes you back into this main hall in Brackenford. And he's quite eager to know what you learn about the Knolls.
Yes. What I was trying to say is, before you plan a feast tonight, we should either prepare for something basically immediately and feast afterwards, or we should load up your people beforehand but make haste about it. You see, we found one of their main camps, and will explain to him what they've found about the three captors, about the dangers of waiting, and the potential dangers of rushing in, but also our calculations that the gain is probably the biggest if the whole village attacks simultaneously and in unison, in coordination, using their farmers' tools and weapons as a distraction while we go for their leader. And I'd like to try and persuade him that that's a good idea.
All right. So persuade him.
I'll try and persuade him with a
No.
dirty 20.
Oh, you mean actively try to persuade
Yes.
him?
What
Ah,
words
okay.
do you use? What do you say? How do you persuade him? Because as you're talking about this and this attack that you've been planning, he takes your hand and he says, "Dear Rasputin, we're a village of simple farmers. We count but not even 100 souls living here. There are many women and also children, and you expect us to take up arms against a war band of gnolls. Even by your side, how many of the 40 or so 40 or so men do you think would return?"
It's a valid question.
Are we
And we'll get
close to this
everyone.
conversation, or have we
Yes,
just
you-
stepped away?
You are there if you want to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a valid question, Edwin, and I think the answer is everyone. But that would imply that it's not only the 40s or so men that go. I mean everyone. Because there are strengths in numbers. And I'll tell you this. Me and Finian, we've not only spent, we've actually dedicated most of our lives, me, my whole life, to standing up for people in fringe towns all along the coast. But there's one thing I learned that I think holds true in every case, and that's the fact that if you give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. If you teach him how to fish for himself, you'll feed him, his family, and his people for the rest of his life.
I think just Nyx stands behind Raz and kind of puts her hand on his shoulder and squeezes it a bit in affirmation. And basically says, "If you let us, we can help you prepare and finally get rid of this pain, anger, and the scared eyes of your children here who are missing some of their mothers who are still alive. Please, let us aid you in finishing this." And
You
we
also said it yourself.
Yes, yes, you did. Don't let your values stand in the way of your people fighting for theirs. This is not just
if-
your fight.
And if I remember correctly, yesterday, you told us that you are basically a forgotten people by the accounts of your king. They will not come to your aid. You must learn to stand up for yourselves. Not as warriors, not as the men, but as the village of Brackenford and its people combined.
Your people are strong. Stand with them. and we will stand with you. We'll help. We'll find a strategy to keep all of them alive, but also save your village from further harassment. Because you know it will continue. It will go on and on until you're depleted. What if one of the children gets taken and you can't save them?
On the other hand, imagine the children can fend for themselves. They just need a nudge. And they, as long as they believe, well,
You're asking
I
us.
think they can take down an all.
You're asking us to pick up arms and igniting a flame within this community to stand up for ourselves and to protect ourselves since nobody else wants to.
And that's not true. We are here with you.
I find it funny that you ask this of me, because this has been the talk of the town for several weeks. We have remained largely untouched, not protected, but simply beneath notice. But we notice what happens in Sindoria, what happens behind the castle walls in Highgarden. We are not afraid of the shadows, and we have long thought about taking a stand. And I believe that if you aid us in this coming fight, we will stand by you.
And I think you'll succeed. You see, what we did today, we're 4.5 people, and we got your goats and your grain. Imagine what you can accomplish if you're 100 people. And Raz will lift up his shirt and, reveal the large arrow hole that's in his abdomen still. And everyone can take at least a couple of hits before they fall, and he'll take the shirt back down. An arrow doesn't always kill you.
The whole time you've been having this like emotional appeal to heroism and everything. You're just seeing like Seamus has had his pipe and he's just been watching and paying attention, and he's had Body standing with like a little note block and taking notes on everything that you've been saying. Like particularly when you get real emotional, he would like put on his glasses and like study the notes that the Body had written and be like,
For his future trilogy of this adventure.
maybe.
Edwin looks at you and says, I will have Tamsin gather our weapons and deal out some arrows among the ones that are able to carry a bow. But we will need some time to get ready. So if you can give us until dawn, we will stand with you.
Well, the people might be more prepared, but there are risks. Waiting until dawn. They know we're here. They know we got the goats and the grain, and they have hostages. They
Yeah.
might be inclined. They might be inclined not to wait too long before they reconsider keeping the hostages for longer.
They have known our
They've kept
location
them.
for weeks, And we know of one missing villager, but she has been missing for about 3 days. I don't think one simple night will change her outcome.
The others might be from the caravan then.
There might be.
I know nothing about these other prisoners. But we will take up arms and aid you. But you have to promise me that you will seek down this leader of the group and cut off the snake's head. And let's hope that nothing goes. He looks over at Nyx. Tits up.
Edron,
Yes.
you think you might have like some spare leather or cloth lying around in the village? I'm
For-
thinking we could try to make some kind of slingshots or stuff for the kids so they don't have to be in the middle of the fray, but can stand away and still be able to help.
and let's.
That is a great idea, Finin.
I will consult with Tamsin, our local blacksmith, and I'm quite sure that she will be able to make a few small slingshots or perhaps some crude bows.
I mean, if she needs help doing the slingshots at least, I don't know much about making bows, but the slingshots I can probably manage to help with.
I got a bow. Taking up the one I stole from the gnolls. That's one. It's kind of crude, but it's a bow.
We will take whatever we can get. Yes.
There's
Might
You know.
I ask, do you have a potions maker here? Or an alchemist of any kind?
No, I'm sorry.
Do you have
Nobody
any
with
supplies?
knowing of herbs? Of natural herbs?
No. We have
No.
no one that is well versed in the field of botany? Botanist?
Botany, yeah,
Yeah.
botany.
Yeah.
Herbalism or botany.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can make some shit, but if you have, but I need the ingredients, you know. And it's kind of high class
Yes.
stuff.
I
According to the
was
rules,
thinking,
it's 25
Seamus,
golds worth of alchemist shit.
if we could
Makes
work together, Seamus, perhaps we could make some poison.
Yeah.
For the bows to dip the arrows in. Might make it useful.
I'm not
We could try, at least.
well, I have alchemist supplies, so I can make like acid and stuff like that.
I was hoping that you could.
but poisons is not really my
But I can
Well-
help. We can try together. At least try.
yeah. We could we could we could go around the village, ask people. Maybe I don't know if someone knows. I know what I need, so if anyone has anything close to the ingredients that I need, which I definitely know what are, good try.
All right.
Okay. I will take Seamus with me, like, outside and just try to make some basic poison of the herbs
Yeah,
that Nyx has picked in the forest.
I would also like to collect ingredients for acid. So any components natural that I know of. I have version dual alchemist supplies, and I have the supplies, so I know how to use that. I'm not that good with the crafting rules, but in the new D&D system. But I want to try and at least collect ingredients and ask around, in the village if people have the ingredients that I know I need, and use the time we have to craft.
All right. So
much acid as we can make. Acid and alchemist fire. I can make that too.
Yes. I will allow you to make 1 vial of acid.
Okay.
This village, as you are walking around and trying to get some supplies, you once again see that this is it's a simple village. There's just a loose ring of cottages around the central common, which is the place you have been meeting. Fields of grain and root vegetables worked by hand. They don't use any animals here. A single storehouse and a modest blacksmith's shed. And this common house with a large hearth used for meetings and shelter. And that's about it in this village.
While they're out, scrounging for things, I'll toss a small leather bag over to Edrin and go, I think I noticed on our way in your fine town, there was a blacksmith's shed. Do you know if anyone is operating this?
Yes, it is.
So, if you look inside that bag, there's a bit of small contraptions in there, but they're really, really brilliant. And it's a bag of caltrops.
Mm-hmm.
These small things is very easy to make, and in large quantities in a short amount of time. And they're very easy to use. You just spill the bag on the ground, and when your enemy comes close, they step on them, and it hurts. It's a nice way for the young and the old to defend themselves if the monster decides to go after them. It might give them a head start.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weapon that does not require training.
That would be a brilliant idea. But metal is very scarce. And whatever metal we have here is used to make repairs to old farmers' tools.
Yeah, well, keep the bag. Show it to the blacksmith. Maybe he have some scraps. Maybe have some old nails. He just needs to bend them.
I will
Just
tell
needs to be
her.
small. Yeah. She probably knows what these are and can probably hash some together. At least it's something. They don't need to be perfect.
No, I'll take it to Tamsin, which is her name, and see if she can make any more. But do you want us to focus on this or the slingshots?
Well, the best defense is a good offense, so the slingshots would be the top priority. And also, and I hand him my dagger, you can give this to your best unarmed fighter that you have that is still lacking a weapon. And Jesus, take this as well, and I give him my scimitar.
All right.
Arm your people.
I thank you for your kindness. You have given hope to my people. And I believe I speak for everyone when I say that we are looking forward to stand with you.
Likewise. After all, if we don't succeed, we don't become legends, and we've already established that we are, so it needs to work.
Yes. All right. So, is there anything else the group would like to do before dawn?
I think Raz
Have a
will
long rest. Probably.
Yeah, patch up his abdomen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some spell slots
I think
back. That'd be
Nyx
nice.
also would like to try to make some basic poison for the arrowheads as well. She has a book with her, a black book
Hmm.
of basic herbology, basically, where she's been picking different herbs into her satchel since she's been with the circle for many hundred years. She has
No.
Your
herbs
audio.
of the
Oh, there it is.
I think it. Yeah, I think it's back.
what
It's
happened?
back.
But I would like to try to make some basic poison that we can use for the villagers to give them a bit of an upper hand. I think she's anxious for since we've promised basically that they're all going to be coming back, that she wants to give them an upper hand. And she also wants to talk to the goat, but one before the other, whatever you fancy.
All right. So, would you like me to roll for the poison, or would you like to roll yourself?
I can try. I can roll for it. What do you want me to roll?
Give me a d6.
D6. Okay. That's a 5.
All right. So you are able to make 5 small vials with poison.
Amazing. 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 Okay, that's good shit. Okay. When I've done that and I'm finished with that, I would like to find the black goat.
Yes.
And is she with the other goats now? Is she
Yeah.
like
She's
with
in.
herself, or has she like retired?
Oh, she's in the goat's pen.
In the pen. Okay. Okay. I think Nix is just going to lure her over to the corner with some basic grass, and basically scratch her and try to kind of. I think what she'll actually do is put her forehead to the goat's forehead, basically. And I think what she's going to do is try to pray, basically, to the dark side of nature and ask nature to fight with her in the morning, basically, with this village and helping them restore the order of this village while she's basically holding this goat, and she's trying to bring forth this essence that she not only has inherently, but also through many years of connecting and trying to reach out into nature. Try to give us a bit of a boost.
Yep. Give me a d20.
Okay, since I've wasted all my 20s.
Just give me a
That's
roll.
not bad. That's a 17. That's 17. 17.
Right.
17.
Yeah.
When she's done, she's just going to kiss her forehead and say thank you. Give her one of her special herbs, which are a bit fermented. So that basically it gets you a bit drunk and gives her a couple.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
As thank you, and then kisses her forehead and just walks off. And finds Adrin to give the vials of poison and basically says that please use this. Dip the arrows in poison that you guys have an edge tomorrow. And I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you, Nix.
I'll roll in with my vial of acid and be like, this melts moles, so yeah, throw it down.
All right.
Pour it in a cornflakes or something. I don't know.
We will
Be careful with it though.
We will use it against the gnolls tomorrow. Sleep tight, and we will gather here again tomorrow. And if there's
Is
nothing...
Stefan, by the way, anywhere nearby? Can I see him? Is he nearby in any way?
The child?
Yeah, the kid.
No.
No, okay. Then I'll go find Raz and get to bed.
All right, so you can all do a full rest. And if
Before we take a long rest,
Yeah.
may I just stay with Edwin for a little bit after Nix has left?
Yep.
I would just want to look over. I'm probably like lighting my pipe, just having a smoke after Nix leaves, and then I'll look at him and be like, "Look, I'm meaning to ask you, what part of that speaks of them of theirs made you change your mind?"
Well, we have thought about standing up for ourselves and standing up against the shadow that lurks within Highgarden for some time now. You may,
Yeah, but like specific.
you
sorry.
might think that you fired up my spirits in
I certainly didn't. I was one of them.
in defending our town. But the truth is, we have only been looking for an excuse to take up arms. And with your capable hands, we feel confident that we will
So,
be victorious tomorrow, even though many of us will not come home again.
so what you're saying is that you were sort of waiting for any idiot with a sword and know how to use it, would have inspired you? That's what you're saying?
I wouldn't exactly say it like that, but yes. We were looking for somebody.
You wouldn't say it like that.
We were looking for someone that could lead us to a glorious
Right.
result.
And you see that in Raz and how he spoke, Just wondering.
Yes. Didn't you feel it?
I'm fucking no. Just to be quite fucking honest with you, I don't. This is so far from everything I've ever dealt with my whole life. I don't. Speaks like. Okay, I'm not gonna go into my past here, but it's just, let's just say that I don't hear speeches like that very often, so I don't really know how to feel. So I was just, it seemed to work though. So I was just wanted to know, like, which part hit you. But I guess it was just his whole deal, like he's quite the hero, isn't he?
You are in a company of heroes. Even though you might not see it yourself, you are part of the reason that we take up arms and head to the Gnolls tomorrow to meet our fate with a strong sense of belonging in our hearts.
No, but I'm just, I feel like you wouldn't have said the same if it was me delivering that speech, so, you know what I mean?
To be quite frank with you, you're probably right.
Please be.
But,
Yeah.
but anywho, we are glad to have you with us, Seamus.
There it is. You know what? I'm glad you're being frank with me. I'm glad you're being attracted. So, yeah. All right. You know what? You have a nice night.
Yes.
Just more. Was there like a quote, by the way? Yeah. Was it like a thing he said?
It was just the way that he talked with such compassion about
Yeah, right.
uniting under his banner, and the way that Nyx so obviously stood beside him.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Yes.
That's
But
I don't know. That's interesting to have that ability, I guess.
I'm sure you will get there.
Ah,
But you can,
we'll see.
if you're curious in what specifically engulfed this flame in my chest, why don't you just take a few moments and go over the notes that Body took? All right. So, you take a long rest. And you meet the villagers the next day. As promised. Out of the 100 living in this village, about 70 of them have shown up. They have crude weapons, pitchforks, and some are equipped with bows and simple wooden arrows. Some with slingshots and stones. And Edrin comes up to you. We are ready to face the the dangerous fox that lurks outside our city limits.
And I answer him a little louder than I need to be. And they look magnificent. They look like a proper army to me.
They look like angry villagers, but you know what? That's good enough.
All right.
Should we lay like a little bit of a battle plan before we storm against them?
Should we scout ahead, perhaps?
Yes.
I can take Boone and scout a little bit when we get closer.
Because I was
Do you want
thinking.
a token so we can communicate?
Oh God, no.
Ooh.
What token?
She needs her fucking body parts, you know, like she's gotta do that thing.
Oh,
To be
like
honest.
the nail thing.
Like the nail thing.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
Even
sure.
though, yeah, then nice, because it is better if we can communicate with each other than anybody getting in a bit of a pickle alone without backup. And she tears off a fingernail and gives it to Finian. Or you know what? No. She's just going to take a hair and give it to Finian, which is less gross.
Well, you could have
What
done
is
that
it
the
for?
whole time. Could have
I
used
can
the
use
hair
whatever
the
I
whole
want.
time. Why do you keep using the nail?
Because I like how squeamish you are, Seamus.
Alright, so just
That's
fuck me
why.
up, huh?
You
Intimidation
haven't gotten a token. Why are you in a fuss?
I'm just commenting on
Are you
how weird
jealous?
it is taking off your nails. No, you know what? I'm good with that. Ripped off nails, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a nail.
It's just a nail.
It's like blood on it.
But keep it on your body, Finian, and I will be able to see through the hair and also communicate with you. Be safe.
Finian will tie it to his own hair at the top, just so it keeps steady there
That's
as
so
high as
cute.
he can, as high as he can be.
That's so cute.
I'll wait a little bit before heading off, but yeah, in case.
But I was thinking before we get there, when we get there, should we just us four, we rush in and we try to get to the hostages, the prisoners, you know? Because maybe in all the kerfuffle, I don't know if they do something to them.
I mean,
That's
we
true.
can
So that's-
discuss a couple of potential plans, ideas, but which one would be best to go for? I don't think we can decide before we scouted a bit.
Well,
That's fair.
I think it's safe to say that a repeat from yesterday might work very well, but the same trick seldom works twice. But finding some way to split the camp in two will definitely tighten our odds.
What about we move if we could find that horn again, or take out one scout of them with possibly a horn or something, and we do it from another position.
Is there also a possibility? Now, I don't use prestidigitation to make a sound of a woman in need, for instance.
I could probably do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know what it can be though.
Raz casts prestidigitation to try and mimic the sound of a damsel in distress, but the only sound that comes out is oh shit. So something like that, perhaps.
I meant more screaming, like something
I
is
don't think-
biting your leg off.
The description of the spell says harmless sensory effects such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor. So I don't know how loud it can be.
It
I
cannot.
mean, you made a horn.
Yeah, I made
No.
the wind blow into the horn and then
Okay, okay,
But
okay.
without the horn, I don't know how loud the precipitation can be. I
I
mean, that's
see,
up to
okay.
the DM, I think.
To answer your question, you are not able to replicate a sound loud enough to accomplish your goal. But what's the plan here? You, Finian is going to scout ahead.
Aye.
How far ahead?
Alone?
With Boone.
With Boone.
A boon?
The goat.
Yeah.
Oh, the goat.
I'd say, said I could take Boone. I would like reference the goat or the riding from yesterday in some way.
All right.
Are we all getting our goats now? Is that that's it's 4.5 legends and goats.
Yeah.
Yep.
We don't all have goats.
It's going to be
At some point, probably Raz is coming up with a goat in each hand, ready to tie up the chair of Seamus if he doesn't protest.
If you tie it to a goat, he will.
And he will turn and lead them back. It's your funeral, old man.
We won't be able to save you each time, Seamus.
I need to save me. I can take care of myself. I need some fucking. Don't bring the goats into war.
Oh, you care about the goats now? Is that it?
I care about the goats being away from me. That's what I care about.
I think you're a bit softy on the inside.
Not fucking soft. Especially not for any fucking goats. I told you I want all them slaughtered. Is that
Mitch
soft?
just turns around to Raz and just mimics. He's very soft.
He doesn't want them to get killed in battle.
No, he's just a sweet old man.
All right, I think we are ready for Brackenford. And Adrian raises his pickaxe, and the group starts walking along the trail that you have pointed to this Knoll camp. In this moment, you realize that all of these 70 people you have gathered in a small army to exterminate the Knolls, they are not trained soldiers whatsoever, meaning two things. They are not moving stealthily at all. They can be heard and seen, most likely from the camp already. And they are not waiting for you at this given moment. So what you do? I assume that Finian takes his goat and starts running up in the front, but what do the rest of the group do?
We just move ahead, right? Just try to stay a bit ahead of them, I think.
All right.
I think I'll try to stay close with Adrian, basically, to have communication with Finian so I can give it back to him when
Yep.
Finian
All right.
gives the word.
There's a deity. Iroth, Lady of the Just Blade. Right?
Mhm.
And you know, the blacksmith lady, who probably has some sort of a blacksmith hammer, looks sort of menacing. And Edrin, with his pickaxe, looks sort of menacing. So Raz wants to pitch the idea to make them look even more menacing by placing, using prestidigitation, a mark on a surface, which is their forehead, the mark of Iroth, the Lady of the Just Blade, to make them look more champion-like.
That's
and
cool.
Dangerous.
All
Yeah.
right. How many can you mark?
I can have 3 effects of prestidigitation up at once. So I'll mark those 2, and I'll place the third one on Seamus's wheelchair.
All right.
Wait, what does this mark look like? Is that?
Well, it's the mark of a deity, the Lady of the Just
Wait, what are
Blade.
you using? What are you using to mark my wheelchair?
Prestidigitation magic mark. You make a color, a small mark, or
Oh.
a symbol appear on an object or a surface.
The symbol is a
I-
long sword facing down, and it has a scale on each side and a shape of rose leaves in a circle around it.
That shit will go off in a wash, right?
Don't know.
All right, so you head
I
up,
think-
and Finian, you
Yes.
scout ahead, and as you approach this catch where you yesterday found the stolen goods, you can see up this path up to this hill. You see that there are no gnolls waiting for you. That's a tongue twister. No gnolls. Waiting for you, but you can see at the top or by the end of this path this large knoll that you also saw in the ambush is standing and taunting you as he sees you as soon as you sees him.
Does he move towards me
No,
or anything? Or is he just standing there menacingly?
he is just standing there and looking like a badass.
Okay. I will, like, while keeping an eye on him,
Mm-hmm.
I'll like try and grab where I tied up Nix's hair into my hair and take it down. And Nix, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm at where we left off yesterday, where we found the goats and the grain. No nose in sight.
You have few
Only
words, Finian.
only leader.
Thank you. Okay. And as he has said this, I will turn to Adrian and said, "The leader is waiting for us. He's taunting Finian as we're speaking. Now is the time to put the arrows in poison and ready yourself. If you have any words to your people, you should make them now." And I turn to Raz and say, Are you ready?
Well, I am.
Hang on.
And
If there were no gnolls there, they might be coming for us in an ambush or something. Raz, you want to maybe climb up in a tree, scout? They might, try and surround us. Because I feel like they probably heard us coming.
Adrian
that's
stops,
a good idea, actually, Seamus.
and he looks back at his people. The scout ahead has just informed us that the leader has challenged this fine group to fight. Our job is to make sure that gnolls are to interrupt while they are fighting, and we must keep our promise. This is the first battle Brackenford has in our fight against the shadows, our fight to reclaim our land and to take a stand. We need to keep our heroes safe, and it's up to us to make sure that they are able to do what they need to do. So charge on, my dear folks of Brackenford, and may this day be glorious and victorious. And everybody raises their whatever they have in their hands and lets out a massive shout and starts running towards this gnoll encampment. And Finian, as you hear this shout of 70 people behind you, you see the gnoll standing in front of you or at the end of the pathway, raises his sword towards you in defiance, and he turns around and starts slowly walking into his lair,
Shoot him in the back.
and he looks over his shoulder to make sure that you are following him, if not by moving, at least with your eyes.
I think as Edrin is giving his speech, I'm going to cast False Life.
On yourself?
Yes.
I shout to the no. Not knowing if like he speaks common or anything, I just shout. Well, actually, Finian has been a little bit around.
Mm-hmm.
He knows a few languages. One of them being giant. As he sees this gnoll as a large, or a very, very large creature, he will shout, "In giant!" Just like, "Hey! Too much of a coward!"
It's a taunt.
And I will move up a little bit closer while trying to scan around me for any movement on the sides.
As he walks up this hill, at the top of the hill, he turns around. And in broken common, he responds, "No coward. Karkin, fang of the hunt, will only kill you. You need friends. Then come." And he
You want to fight alone?
and he turns around and walks away and slips out of your sight.
It's like, yeah, you said it was like up a hill. So
Yeah,
he like
it's up the
crosses
hill
top
and
of it
he kind of
disappears behind.
he disappears behind. Yes.
Yeah. Is the hill like wide in front of me, or is it like any mountains, or how does the area around look?
It's not too big of a hill, but you assume that it's like in a small valley behind this hill, and he's waiting for you at the other side.
How far are we away from Finian right now?
Not that far. If you would like, we can say that you are soon approaching upon him.
I will try to ride not like directly after Karkin. Was that the name?
Karkun, yes.
Karkin. But like a little bit to the side on the hill, so that I don't exactly follow the path.
I will
Comes up
rush
to the
after
side.
Finian.
Trying to see a little bit over it.
All right. As you crease the hill, you see that the landscape in front of you is completely empty, besides a large bone totem standing in the center of a valley, and you see some bones scattered around, and next to this totem you can see that this gnoll is standing and waiting for you.
Only him
Only him, yes.
that I can see. Just. Karkun! What do you want?
I want to fight.
Little me, not worthy prey.
You are a group.
All of us?
Yes, all four. And as he says all four, you can hear that the forest around you erupt as this flood of gnolls starts crashing in on the humans that you have taken with you from the village. Just as the ambush on the caravan, it's impossible to count how many gnolls that are pouring in out of the forests. And Adrian and everybody following his party is deeply in trouble as the gnolls attack them. And you can, if you would like, turn your attention to the battle map.
Battle map?
Above TT, AVTT.
Above VTT.
Yeah,
Yes.
But
it doesn't show for me.
do we see the prisoners anywhere?
No, they have not been found.
Aren't they in the cap? In the cage?
You don't see any cage.
Oh, so they moved the cage. Something.
Or something.
Do you guys see the battle map?
No,
can
I see a
only the tavern. Yeah, I
Oh,
see
We're
the
on the
tavern.
tavern page.
I forgot
I don't think we're gonna be in
to
a tavern.
I forgot to do like this.
It's very nice that we have more DMs in. So
That's
how
nice.
far away are we from? Oh, okay. Okay. Shit.
You're 30 feet
Okay.
away.
Within.
Okay, and
Okay.
he's like, would I be a little bit closer, or have the rest of them caught up to me, and we can all see the villagers getting surrounded?
The last one.
Or
Everybody has caught up to you, and you can all see that the villagers are being surrounded as we speak.
Are the villagers considered a swarm for this particular instance?
For this particular instance, neither the gnolls or the villagers are any of your concern.
Okay.
Well, I would want to, or Rast would want to, turn around as they crease the hill and look down to the people and raise his whip and go, "You don't even need a pointy end to do damage," and he will give them all a bardic inspiration if they're considered a swarm.
Alright, that's fine.
Nice.
But I need you all to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Initiative? What?
Initiative.
Wow, I didn't roll shit. I got 16.
I got 19.
I got 7.
Ha!
Ooh,
Sucks to
it's
suck.
like at you.
Finian?
17.
Alright. So Nyx, you're up.
I'm first. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Nyx and Finian, if you don't already have, you gain heroic inspiration because of my feature.
Nice.
And not me?
Thank you.
Only 2. You got last time.
Didn't need it last time.
Then you still have it.
Do I? Oh,
Yeah,
I guess I
heroic
used it.
inspiration doesn't expire.
I think I used it.
But yes,
So from where we are standing, he has hidden then behind kind of this, or is he just inside to the left? Can I see him?
You can see him, yes. You can see what you...
I can see him.
Yeah. And this
Okay.
area here is all that you can see, like the trees and the rubble and everything. That's considered difficult terrain. It's very uneven.
It's different. Okay. Well, I'm going to use my movement to try to get behind the rocks to my right, basically, kind
Mhm.
of in here,
Yep,
so that I'm hopefully half cover or something like that.
yep.
And then let's see, how far is it? It's just 30 feet. Okay, that's okay. Okay, I think I'm going to try. Can I use that? Okay, that's an action. Okay, okay. I would like to try, since... Okay. I would like to try to use Mindsliver. 60 feet.
Mhm.
The target must succeed an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6.
Intelligence.
Challenge rating of 13.
Intelligence.
Please be dumb.
He succeeds with a 15.
He's smart.
Okay. 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 Then I think. Do I have? Yes, I can actually use Hex as a bonus action. Thank God. Learning new shit. Learning new shit.
Yes.
Then I will use my bonus action to Hex. And give him disadvantage on wisdom saves.
Isn't it checks or is it saves with Hex?
Oh yes, checks. Is it checks? Yes, it's checks.
I think it is checks, not saves.
Is it
The
just
saves
checks?
is pretty.
Yeah, I
so.
think it's checks also.
That's what I remember. I don't know if they changed it in
Ability checks
2024.
made with the chosen ability. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
ability.
But if
not
it's
not tar- not save.
if it checks, then I would like to choose dexterity.
All right, dexterity.
And that's my turn.
All right, Finian, you're up.
I still on the goat.
Yes. Fuck it. Yes, you are.
Worse.
And I just checked. A goat has a speed of 40.
Yeah, I checked earlier as well. I decided to ride it. I had to check.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really a lot of variation in my combat yet. But nah. I'll do my normal shit, which is take out my bow, knock an arrow,
Mhm.
and while I draw, I like focus in on Carcoon, and as I do, there will be established this blue wavy marking on his forehead as I cast Hunter's Mark while I ready my shot.
Nice.
And I will fire an arrow. Which will be a math 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
So that's D8 and D6. Oh. Okay. 13 points of damage.
All right.
8 piercing, 5 force.
Yep.
And I will see how far. Goats are good climbers, right?
You don't know. You haven't fought that many of them.
Well, from where I stand and up to like here-ish on the ridge there, I measured 25-ish feet.
Yep.
Does the goat have to make any check, or can we calculate that he expends all 40 movement, maybe, to get up?
Yeah, I would say you will need all your movement to get over there.
Yeah. And I'll place myself and Boone there.
All right. So now it's his turn. And he will charge at Seamus with his
Holy shit.
with his spear. Let me just see if you are. Yes, you are standing. So that will be a bonus. So does 21 hit?
Yes,
That's
it does.
so that's 8 points of piercing damage. And he will also look at Cass. And why does the battle map keep this very? He will look no, sorry, not Cass, but Rasputin, and snarl at you, and you need to make a wisdom save.
All right. That's 13 plus 3, so 16 total.
All right, so you manage to save. And Seamus, you're up.
All right. Seamus is gonna be a bit rattled after being stabbed by a spear, and he's gonna shout, "Body, get the special brew!" And Body's gonna get like a pestle ready and a bunch of ingredients that she like munches together, that emanates like a purplish smoke. And then at the same time, Seamus is gonna take from his tool belt, the mechanical thing he has inside of his wheelchair. He's gonna grab out like a sort of cannon-like device that's like mounted on both sides of his wheelchair, sort of looking like like a water cannon you'd see at like a fire truck. And Body's gonna pour the mixture into that. And it's gonna just fire like a huge line of like acid towards this guy. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Which is at disadvantage. No, that's yeah. Was it at disadvantage?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, it's only dexterity checks that's our disadvantage, not saves.
So
But that's so weird then, because then what's the use of? I mean, that kind of takes away the whole use of hex.
The main point of hex is just the action, the additional damage it does.
Yeah.
I believe so. Also,
We are hard to we would be hard to follow up a cliff wall if he had to climb after us, you know.
but anyway, with disadvantage, he gets a 14.
14 is not enough. He fails.
Alright.
So he is covered with the acid for as long as I want. And he takes 4 as... Wait, how does this work again? Okay, wait. It hits him. He's covered in acid, and he has to use his action to scrape it or wash it off. And at the start of every turn, he will take 2d4 acid damage. So he doesn't take it yet, but at the start of his next turn, he's going to take it.
All right. Then it's Rasputin's turn. Unless you want to move, Seamus.
I really do. I really do, but I shouldn't because he's gonna get an opportunity attack. So that's probably not the best idea. So I guess I'm staying. Yeah.
You can move if you want to.
Yeah, but then he'll get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yep. Rasputin.
So Raz is going to is the acid lingering on the ground still?
I mean, it sprays like in the 30 feet line. Most of it just hit him probably, but it's like splatters around on the floor. But it's not like it doesn't look like it's not like damaging to step on. No.
So Raz is going to step on up behind him,
Mhm.
and he's going to say something in the lines of either you dropped your pants or you shit yourself so much that your pants have been indistinguishably brown like your fur, casting Wish's Mockery.
All right.
And he will have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That's 6.
Yeah, the save is 13, so that yields 3 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll that he makes before the end of its next turn.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna look at Nyx and go, that dark magic thing you did, brilliant, do that, and give you, as a bonus action, Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
And that's my turn, thank you.
So, Nix, what's your plan of action?
Okay. Is it a D4? D4? Bardic Inspiration?
Yes.
It's a D8, I think.
Is it D8?
No, it's a D6. The Bardic Inspiration die is a D6 that you can
D6,
add to
okay.
any D20
Anything.
test.
Yeah. Hearing Matt's phone.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. Let's try. So, Vicious Mockery, what does it do again? Just remind me. Quickly.
Wish's Mockery does psychic damage and gives the target disadvantage on its next attack.
On its next attack. Okay. Then I am going to throw a witch bolt in his face.
Mm-hmm.
Is my thought. No, I'm not going to do that, apparently.
Remember, you have heroic
yeah,
inspiration
I would
also.
like to use it, if I could.
Yep.
Now. To reroll. That's much better! Thank God. Okay, so what do I add for this again? It's +5, so that's 22 to hit. 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, nice. Okay, that is then 2d12. And I can also use my next turn by my bonus action to deal 1d12 lightning damage automatically.
Mm.
Even if the first attack missed. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so 2d12. Okay, saved on the last one. Okay, that's 14 lightning damage. And so you're just going to see Nyx kind of focus down, and she's just going to grab like one of the central eyes that she has, and the eye just lights up red.
Mm.
And as she kind of focuses, she's just basically chanting to herself as her eyes glow red again. And she basically just she flicks the hand again and just fires very nonchalantly what's basically red crackling thunder towards his face for 14 damage.
All right. So
The stuff.
as this witch bolt hits him, you see that it kind of jolts him, but when he stands up again, he has a renewed fire in his eyes, and also the jolt from this witch bolt, and as the way he arises, he kind of shivers, does a shiver to cleanse himself, so the acid falls off, and he looks.
Is it his turn? Because he takes the damage.
It's not his turn.
So a legendary action, basically. You take
Of
it off
sorts, yes.
then. Okay.
Okay.
But did you say he shrugged off the lightning?
No, he took the hit, but
He took that hit,
something
okay.
changed within him, and he looks
Okay.
with eager eyes at Nyx.
Like a Power Ranger morph.
Yes. Would you like to move,
Yes, so
Nyx?
Yes. I might actually do
Mr.
that.
Brightside.
Are you questioning this, Seamus?
I mean, it specifically says if as long as it's in full action he uses, because he needs to use a full action to take it off.
Yes. I can do it quick and easy. This is a new game mechanic I'm using for boss. So he doesn't have a health pool as normal boss would, but he has a health pool in terms of phases. And one of the benefits he has when he enters a new phase, he resets on everything.
Okay.
He's a Dark Souls boss.
He's a Dark Souls
Yeah.
boss, basically.
Basically.
Yeah, okay. Okay, cool.
Ah,
Okay. I'm just going to move
Okay,
over
well,
here and
my-
again, basically try to like stay behind the rocks, so I'm partially covered.
All right.
He's a Dark Souls boss that took psychic damage when it was implied that he had already shit his pants.
Yes.
Just saying.
True.
He felt ashamed of that.
Uh-huh. And Finian, you're up.
Well, sitting comfortably up on the hill, I Not a lot of fun shenanigans to do as of now. So I'll fire another arrow at him.
Yep.
That is a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
There you are. Oh, that's terrible. 8 points of damage.
That's quite good.
D8, D6, and +3.
Okay. A bonus action, or would you like to move?
Nah. I'm sitting comfortably up there. I bonus action to pet Boone.
All right.
It's the combat.
Yes. All right. So as Karkin shrugs this witch bolt off himself, he will turn to Rasputin and with fire in his eyes, he will strike you with his spear. Yes, fit in.
I would like to also just mention that when the arrow shot at Karkun, he is slowed
Yes, okay.
by 10 feet.
Yep. But the vicious mockery gave him disadvantage, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So one of the things with the new phase that he gets advantage on his next attack, so it's nullified then. But he gets 19 to hit,
Yeah.
which is, I assume, is a hit, and you take 8 piercing damage.
All right.
And without looking, he pulls the spear back and he turns it around and he strikes behind him, trying to stab
shit.
Seamus.
Rude.
That's an 18 for 7 points of piercing damage.
That hits.
And he will stand where he stands. And Seamus, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to throw out my lulling perfume and try and cast sleep on it. So he's gonna need to do a wisdom save.
I don't like that spell.
I like that. Well, you annulled my only damaging spell. What else am I gonna do?
The DC was
15.
6 or lower, right?
6 or lower? No. I have a 20 intelligence. It's pretty high. It's 15.
So he falls asleep then.
Yep. So he's incapacitated until the end of his next turn.
All right.
Or until he takes damage. Or until he takes damage. So Seamus is gonna say, don't hurt him just yet.
All right. And how does Rasputin react to his
Well-
command?
Hold action.
Uh,
Hold
uh,
action.
Yeah. No. What Raz does, he leans
Oh, by the way,
down.
on my turn, I'm gonna move away since he's incapacitated. He can't punch me, so I'm gonna move all the way away. I'm gonna move. Can I get like can I get here, or is that difficult terrain?
You can. Yes, you can go there.
Okay, great.
It's the start of difficult terrain.
Right, nice.
Yeah. Raz is going to lean down and touch the gnoll's forehead. It was Karkoon.
Raccoon.
Karkoon.
Alpine.
Yeah. It's going to touch Kalkoon's forehead and gently whisper in his ear, fall asleep, casting Bane, which would withdraw 1d4 from his next saving throw or attack roll.
All right. So we're just stacking disabilities. All right.
Yeah, but he does get a charisma save to withstand the Bane effect. So you can roll a saving throw against it.
Nope.
Oh, nice. As a further thingamajig, I'm gonna look up at Finian and go ahead, notch your arrow, but hold it, giving you too a bardic inspiration, which is a d6. And that's my turn. I'm gonna stay where I am.
D6 at ability checks.
1d6 to any failed d20 test.
I don't like low level boss fights, but yeah, okay. Nix, what do you want to do?
Seeing what is happening, because he's incapacitated right now, right?
Yes, he is.
Yes. Okay. So
he's-
if we attack him, he will then go out of this condition.
Correct.
Okay. 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 So, okay, but we want to kill him though.
I mean, you can hold an action until so he loses his turn.
Yeah. I think I'm going to move away farther, and I'm going to hold Eldritch Blast. Is what I'm going to do.
All right. Did you
See how
heal,
far I can go.
Seamus?
No,
No? All right.
I have 3 hit points.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to move over here. Basically, there. Okay, and then I'm going to hold Eldritch Blast for when he comes out of the condition constipated.
Mm-hmm.
Incapacitated.
Yes.
Yes.
And Finian?
Did.
Constipated Kalkoon!
Yes,
Um, I'll tie my bow back around my shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
grab onto Boone, ride down to Seamus. And as I pass him, I want to go, Seamus, fist bump.
Get that goat away from me!
The as I fist bump him, I cast Cure Wounds on him.
All right.
And he heals for 13 hit points.
Ooh, damn. That's almost all of them. Nice.
All right.
I will ride up to like. Wait, I need to measure. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's the same amount of movement as I had to get up the hill when
Yep.
I first moved.
Yep.
I will go just like saying to Raz, "Are you alright?"
I'm doing fine, thank you.
All right. So
Just
But a
stop there.
scratch.
that,
Just like considering the options as of now.
So that's your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Carcoon can now make a new save for his.
Yeah, that's all he can do on his turn, because he does the save at the end of his turn. So if he succeeds, he wakes up. But if he fails, he falls asleep for a minute. Because sleep is balanced.
Yes,
Yeah.
very.
With Bane disadvantage or Bane reduction
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
What's the
Oh my
Bane
God.
reduction? It's a D6.
What 1d4?
1d4.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll that simultaneously. All right. So on the D20, I got a 17, and it's a Wisdom modifier, right? So that's
Yep,
a plus
wisdom
1,
save.
so that's 18. And on
Needs
the
to be-
D4, I get a 1, so a total of 17.
Then he wakes up.
Thank God.
But it's at the end of turn.
Yes. So he is now prone and baned and whatnot. Nyx, would you like to release your Eldritch Blast at this moment?
Yes, I would.
A roll.
I would very much like to do that.
And did you have a ready action also, Rasputin?
No, I spent all my actions.
Yep.
Okay, it's not bad. 18 to hit?
That's a hit.
It is. Okay, thank fucking God. Okay.
You already spent your bardic?
No, I still have it. I still have it. Can I use it on anything? I can use it on anything. Or
Any d20 test.
any D20 test. Okay, thank you. Let's see. That's 11 points of damage.
Once again, as you hurl your Eldritch Blast at him, you see that the impact it had on him, the wound, is not enough to kill him, but you have most definitely hurt him. And
Okay.
now it's not only a fire in his eyes, but also a sense of panic.
A sense of panic.
Yeah,
Okay.
like he's not gonna win. And Seamus, you're up.
Like he's not gonna. Does it look like he's gonna run away, or
Hey, he's
for
currently
reinforcements?
lying on the ground, so it's kind of hard to determine if he's running away or not.
So I could just cast sleep on him again, but maybe I should save that for the next
Jesus.
phase. No, I'm gonna throw my poison at him. I'm gonna cast poison spray. So that's just attack roll. I got a bad. I got a 12.
He.
Have you
No,
spent
you
your
have-
bardic inspiration dice yet?
That's.
Do I have a bardic inspiration?
I would actually
you have a
give you
heroic inspiration.
advantage since he is prone, even though it's
Oh, okay.
A ranged attack.
Okay. That's much better. That's dirty 20.
That's a hit.
All right. So the poison. That's a d12. So he takes 11 poison damage.
Oh shit! All right.
That's nice.
Sweet. Roll.
That's nice.
That's nice. Very nice.
All right.
And I think I'm gonna follow in Nyx's footsteps and kind of like just scatter away over here.
All right.
Chugging away on your Witcher.
Yeah.
My
I'm just
thought-
throwing like a vial of poison and then just
My thoughts for this fight was that he was going to kite you, but that's not happening at all. But yes. Rasputin, how would you like to end this?
Yeah, because he looks down and panicky.
Yeah.
So Rasputin will go. Like I told the villagers, you don't really need a sharp end to do real damage. And he will crack his whip at him
Advantage.
with a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's a
With
hit.
advantage, it's a 23. It's very close. It's a 19 on the die, but it's not a crit. And as the whip curls around his upper arm, I'll release a Searing Smite and add 1d6 fire damage to that attack.
Don't roll the damage. Just tell me how you
Oh.
Yeah.
end his life.
So
Bad.
Murder.
the whip wraps around his upper arm, and when the fire goes in lightning speed down the whip, it almost instantly just sears off the arm, and the arm falls off, and the whip retracts. And Ras goes, oh, I don't like this bloody business, but here we are. Good show.
Is it done?
I don't think he'll stand up. No. I think it's done.
All right, so we are out of combat.
Guys, the villagers! And I'd forward to try and like grab the off arm of Carcoon and then ride over the hill, holding it up.
All right, so as you hold up his arm, did you say?
Yeah, because
the one that got
that's loose.
seared off.
Yeah.
That's loose.
As you hold up the arm that clutches his spear, you see that the gnolls, one by one, starts to flee into the forests again. But also, in this moment, you notice several bodies of the villagers laying spread in front of you. And since I'm feeling generous, Carcoon lasted 3 rounds. So would you like to roll, or should I?
Roll what?
How many that
How many
died?
bodies?
Oh.
When died.
I mean, we dragged them into this. I feel like we should roll. One of us would take the toll.
All right.
I
so-
mean, you've said it. You roll.
all right. So
Okay, I reckon.
Seamus, Nyx, and Rasputin, give me a D12 each.
Oh no, man.
The death die. How many people are we gonna be responsible for
One.
killing?
One.
Oh, I've also got one, but I got one twice. So 11.
All right. And
You
Rasputin.
got 2 ones!
I got 2 ones. That's even better.
And Rasputin.
Yes.
I got a 2.
All right. So 14 total casualties of the 70.
That's not
Uh,
that bad though.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ras will probably run towards these bodies lying strewn around and check if there's a pulse on any of them. And if there's a pulse,
in that.
if there is a pulse, he will do lay on hands on up to 5 bodies that are just unconscious and not taken by death completely, if there's any hope or chance.
No.
Seamus would also like to check the bodies and check, but he would mainly focus on. Like, he will ensure they're dead. I mean, he's a surgeon; he would be able to discern that fairly easily. But he would mainly look at their aesthetics and how they've been killed, if they have any like ugly and gaping wounds, and try and find whoever's the best in the best condition. which corpse is in the best condition, I guess.
I think as everybody's checking the bodies, I think Nyx just slowly approaches. And I also think that she can kind of sense if there are anyone that might draw breath still on the ground. And I think also she might just say a prayer and ask nature to gracefully receive the people who we lost here. So I think she's just going to sit down and lay her hands on the ground and basically pray. Not for help, but for peace. Long-lasting peace after this battle.
As you pray, you notice a woman approaching Rasputin. Don't feel bothered. This is what he wanted. And as she steps aside, you see the body of Edrin lying on the ground. He's fallen with your scimitar or cutlass in his hand. The villagers starts collecting their fallen. They do it quietly and efficiently. And this mob of farmers for once seem gathered. They have a purpose. A
Before
spark.
they pick up Edrin,
Mhm.
Raz walks over, looks at him for a second, then sort of picks him in the shoulder, mutters, "You idiot," and then falls to his knees and starts sobbing. Like profoundly sobbing.
Is his family coming for him? Like, does he have anyone near him? Adrian?
It doesn't look like he has family that are coming to collect him, so to speak. But then again, everybody seems like it's family to him. This was the leader of Brackenford, the one they turned to get advice on disputes and whatnot.
Well, Seamus would, whenever someone comes to pick him up, or one of the other villagers comes to him, he would like to say, "Look, I could arrange for a pretty good funeral for him. I mean, it's literally my job. I could get him ready.
We would
If you
really,
want if you want an open casket."
yes, we would really appreciate that. But in terms of, I was about to say tradition, but we have no tradition in burying our fallen from combat.
Let's make one now. Huh? I'll fix him up real good. Everyone can get to say goodbye and see him in the state he should be in, and not pointing at like his wounds and everything, and not like this.
We appreciate that.
Sure.
And even
I'm gonna
though
like-
we lost comrades here today, in our eyes, you truly are 4.5 legends.
Did we see if any of the of the people that were trapped or taken hostage came running down.
In the midst of battle. In D&D terms, it's only been 18 seconds. But let's
Fair, very fair.
let's say it's been a bit more time than that. You haven't seen anyone being released, so to speak. But then again, you also get the sense that the people here, they are mourning their dead, but they are also cheering each other. And you get the sense that one of these ladies is the one they missed from 3 days ago. And even the other two, which are currently unknown, or their connection to this village, seem welcome.
Do I see the woman that they missed?
Yes, you can discern one woman.
Do I see Stefan near her?
No.
I don't. Do I see him anywhere?
No.
Seamus is gonna roll over to Raz, who's still sitting there crying, or finishing up crying, I guess, and, like, having his pipe, and just looking at Raz, not seeming kind of like not sure what to do with himself, and looking like he wants to do something, but he's just like not too sure. So he's just gonna like hand Raz the pipe and be like, "It was a good kid, wasn't he? It's a good kid."
Yeah. But even so, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I mean, he's dead now. But I mean, he fought for something. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter whether he was a good kid or an asshole. Death is never easy. When it's not
You don't
earned.
think? I don't know about that. You don't think it matters when you die if you're an asshole or if you're a good kid?
Well, being an asshole or a good kid doesn't affect whether or not you deserve to die.
No, but I think, speaking as someone who's been very close to death, feeling like you're gonna die as an asshole is probably the worst feeling in the world. So, dying as a good kid, you know, that's something.
Well, as long as there's life, there's hope. And as long as there's hope, there's room to change. But for these people, and for Edrin, there's no life. There's no hope left. That means...
But he had a good one. He had a good one, and he acted well. He was a good kid, and that's, you know, I mean, it's fucked up that he died, of course, but you know, he went out and as a good kid. And that's, I think that at least I think that's worth something.
And Ras stands up, cracks his back a little. Well, it's still unfair.
Life's fucking unfair.
Is the cuffless on the ground, or was it taken away along Edrin?
It's on the ground, so you can pick it up if you want to.
Yeah, I'll give it a couple seconds, looking at all the null blood that's on the blade, dry it off in the grass, and sheathe it.
As Finian is finished looking for any sign of life at the bodies lying around, and seeing Ras sitting there talking to Seamus and then standing up, I make my way towards Ras And seeing that, I probably would know like his way of thought towards death, as we have seen it before together. I will just like go towards him, stand at his side, and lay my head towards him, probably like landing at his was it upper thigh or hip, kinda. I would like to cast cure wounds, but not in the sense that it is to heal a lot, but mostly to send an extra bit of warm feeling from me to him.
Yeah.
Just to like silently show the support, and yeah.
I'll put my hand on your shoulder, Finian, and it's always the good ones, right? The ones in front.
Unfortunately.
Wow.
Well, we've seen this before. We've gone through a lot this last years.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish he could have lived, but we did what we could.
Yeah. We did accomplish something, which is not bad, I guess.
No, the rest of them are hopefully free from this menace now.
Yeah. Let's see them home, shall we?
Aye.
And
I
you-
think seeing the conversation that's happening, I think Nyx is staying back, far back, and seeing the death around her. I think she's really struggling with the situation because her view on death is very different where she's from. And so I think she kind of stands back and tries to decipher what's going on, why everybody's so deep in sorrow, when in her eyes this is just but one step in another direction. And so I think she kind of sits down and takes the skull out and kind of has it in her hands. And I think she just tries to understand and says, "Why are they crying? This is but one part of the journey. Is death different here than with us?"
You say that like out loud
To
or
us?
like to yourself?
No, she's muttering it into the skull that she's holding,
Oh,
trying.
to a skull. Okay.
And she's staying really far back, like 200 feet away
It's
from
like
you.
standing like just like Hamlet, sort of, just
Yeah.
talking to the skull.
To live or not to live?
That is the question.
But as
Why the
the
fuck are they
She's trying to
crying?
reach out.
as the
cry or not to
villagers takes the bodies and starts heading back to Brackenford, I think this is where we're gonna leave this session for today,
Right.
and we will pick up next week.
Yeah, let's end on a sad note, Matt.
Yes.
Can't believe it. I died. What the fuck? Why would you kill him?
May I do one quick thing before we finish right off?
Yep.
As it fits better now than after, or at the next stream. When we start heading back, so Finian will kind of gather up the kids and the youths that were in the fray,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll go like, "Okay, great job. I know it wasn't fault free, but next time, if anything like this ever happens again, you'll be a lot better prepared. And on the way home, we can make a competition on who kills the most gnolls. And like every bit of to walk through the field on the way home, he'll point out larger straws or groups of straws on the field, and mark them as targets for the kids to use their slingshots at. And telling them that they should imagine that those are gnolls, trying to create a kind of distraction from everything that's happening around. Not necessarily taking away from the grief and the sorrow, but making the moment and the visuals around a little bit easier on the kids.
That's a nice gesture.
That was the only thing.
Nice.
Nice.
Ending on a little bit of happier note.
Yes.
You're making a
Okay, so
null
speaking-
killing guild, basically.
Yeah.
That's happy! Yay! More
Yay.
murder. But it's of the out group, so it's okay.
Yes.
Hopefully less trauma inflicted.